Become all you can be. Become all you can be. Now, the all stems from one thing, the thought, because the thought is the master of creation. In order for you to see all these things that you see out here, that you project from your own mind, they stemmed from the thought. They all started from the thought. They're all inventions, great creations. They were a thought of someone. And then that thought got produced into a 3D reality. So become all you can be. And the all is one. And the all exists in the mind, just like the thought exists in the mind. But you have to keep it in mind, the very same mind, that it all happens in 3 states. We have the physical state, where everything takes place, the one that is created from the very mind, the thought. That is all, that is God. And you have the mental state, which is the mind that is divided into 2, where the first programming exists, where the first programming lies, where the first programming exactly makes its way to the physical state, the conscious. And the conscious is divided into 2. Because remember, we're living in a dual world. Duality is the main thing here. That's why we have the day and the night. That's why we have male and female. That's why we have black and white, the devil and the God. So the second state is the mind, the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is everything that you actually see on the physical, on the first state, that makes definitions here on the mind, that supports it, that supports your thoughts. And all these thoughts that are supported by your conscious mind, they come from where? From all these thoughts that are supported on your subconscious mind. They are supported from where? From your conscious mind, the awareness, what you see on this physical state, on this physical plane. And the third state, the spiritual, the all, which is God, the thought. So the thought is one singularity, which is God. It manifests what? It manifests 2 things: conscious mind and subconscious mind. And the conscious mind and subconscious mind got together and manifest what? The physical plane, for you to exist with 5 senses and 4 feelings, which makes what? 11 dimensions. For you to actually exist on the vessel of what? Of 3 things: the physical, the mental, and what else? The spiritual. So it's all one, it's all God. And it's here for the experience of who? The experience of this one entity, which is God. Experiencing everything it can be. So that's why I'm saying, become all you can be. Don't limit yourself. Never have limitations. Never let these systems on the physical plane limit you, limit your imagination, limit what you think. Because what you think stems from the spiritual state. And the spiritual state is limitless. You can have anything you want to have. You can become anything you want to become. God is one. God is experiencing everything at once. There's no time. So if they tell you can't be this, you can't be that because you have no qualification, fuck that. How they know? Nobody knows this shit. We're all existing. We're not just existing, but we are existing and we are all special. We are all part of special motherfuckers, aren't we? Because if we are not, then how the fuck are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing here? How the fuck we came here then? We all manifested ourselves into this plane, the physical plane. We all got two things up in here, the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. We all run by the same program, the consciousness, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's all happening at once. You are at the center of all this shit. And the only thing you need to do is to love yourself. That's how you get connected to God. Because if you don't love yourself, then how the fuck are you supposed to love something that you don't even know about? So it starts with you, because you're at the center of everything. Once you understand that you exist in three states, the physical, the mental, and the spiritual is one. The spiritual is the umbrella body of everything, because the spiritual is one. The spirit. The spiritual is one, and it makes two. The conscious mind, the subconscious mind, for it to be one mind. And after that, it turns into what? The physical plane. The physical plane that has you, the body, with how many senses? With the sense of seeing, sense of smelling, sense of tasting, sense of hearing, sense of touching, and the sixth sense. The sixth sense, that is the mind aligned with the heart. All that is happening where? Inside the vessel. And it's all collecting information for what? For the mind that is divided into two. This conscious mind and the subconscious mind. So it means all this shit, right? It's just an entity. And that entity is a representation of God. Someone is looking beyond the awareness, which is God, the spirit. So you need to keep it in mind that this is not actually you who's holding the phone right now looking at this video. It's not you. There's someone that is actually observing what you see, observing what you think, observing what you actually think about, observing your paradigm. You know about this when you go to sleep. Someone talks to you. When you're making your decisions, something talks to you. I don't know if it's in your mind or in your heart, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But my whole point is, there is a big awareness that is taking place inside you right now as I'm speaking. That is God. That is the spirit, the spiritual world I'm talking about. It's all happening at once. And the minute you start to look at other people, compare yourself to other people, that's when you are shutting it down. It's constantly talking, but you cannot hear it because you are looking at other people. Them other people, the very same spirit is talking to them because it's having an experience through them, just like it's having an experience through you. But you're not going to hear it because you're so envious, you're so jealous of what the spirit is telling other people, not realizing that other people are the very same thing that is you, which is God. So we have three laws then. The law of correspondence, the law of awareness, and the law of transmutation. Because nothing ever dies really, it's all energy. So the energy transmutes, just like we never die, we reincarnate, we come back here. And when we die, we come back with the very same DNA that we were collecting out here. People be saying, people lost God ways. You never had it, motherfucker. You never lost God ways. You never had it. All the information you've been collecting out here, all the dumb shit you've been doing out here, when you come back with the same shit. So you never had it. You just need to learn it. Collect yourself. Love yourself. Otherwise, you'll die and come back and bring the same energy and bring the same shit, and you'll be wondering why you broke today. It's all happening at once. Learn to love yourself. Learn to love God. Understand that we're living in three states. It is what it is. Alright, then I'm shake the place.